How's it going everyone? David from dodmedia. The concept of today's video, pretty simple. How do you take something that's already pretty awesome, the Moza AIR2, and add some accessories to it to make it even more awesome? Let's have a look. Now I've made a few videos about the Moza AIR2 and it's by far my favorite handheld single-handle gimbal. The motors are plenty powerful enough for my needs, for the rig that I would use on it. It's reliable, the battery life is phenomenal, and it's well built, it's sturdy. But there were a few things that I just wished had been included in the design of this gimbal, notably the addition of accessories and mounting sockets, because as it is, you've only got this 3/8 thread rosette mount on the front here. After that, you got nothing. So the very first thing I can recommend, which has made a huge difference to how I shoot with this because of how I can actually operate it, is this handle right here. There are a few different variations of this handle. This one's by a company called Digital Photo with an F, and Digital Photo tell me that this handle also works on the GIMBAL 2 in case you have that gimbal, because this apparently is the same circumference. Pretty good. Now what's great about this handle is it allows you to hold it in a sling mode, like with the GIMBAL 3. So now if you're doing a carrying cradle shot, you're not completely killing your arms trying to hold this thing over here while the actual center of balance is here. No, you're holding it pretty much on top of that center of balance. So all of the weight is just a little bit more easy to handle. As well as that, it comes with plenty of mounting ports. You can see here, you've got a load of 3/8 and 1/4 inch threads all along there. It's very much in the style of a small rig piece of gear. And the reason I love small rig is because it's so modular. You can build things in a million different ways and really make your rig how you want it. And so to that effect, I've actually got a little small rig NATO rail on the top here, and then this small rig NATO rail to NATO rail clamp, which is going to my Atmos Ninja 5. Now this doesn't have to be a Ninja 5, it doesn't have to be a field recorder, it could just be a monitor. But having a monitor in front of the camera like that, instead of off down here to the side, I find that a lot more user-friendly. It feels more like a first-person view when I'm shooting rather than looking down off to the side and not really lining up my movements with my line of sight. So like this, I have it in my line of sight and I can see exactly what I'm doing as a first-person point of view kind of perspective. Then underneath here, I've got a strap which actually comes with this handle, and it's got a little quick release clamp there, so you can get rid of it if you don't want it. But what's handy about the strap is that you can put it over your neck, you can put it over your shoulder, so that you can relieve some of that weight of this gimbal instead of holding it all the time or having to put it down onto these somewhat flimsy tripod legs. So instead you can have it around your shoulder and just ease the weight of it a little bit, especially if you're doing a long shoot. Then you don't want to be holding it out stretched like this for 10 minutes. That's gonna kill you. It's not actually gonna kill you, but it's gonna make you very strong. So having this around your neck or your shoulders, it's just gonna help relieve that weight a bit. And then finally, something that I actually got with a different gimbal, with the Feiyutech AK4000, is this carbon fiber extension, which adds a foot of extension to your gimbal between the tripod legs and the gimbal. What this means is that I can now hold this sort of more like, I don't know what this would be, it's not a rifle, it's like, I don't know, a spear? It's more of a spear. And that way it just feels a little bit more comfortable than being kind of tight in on this like that to do these shoots. I mean, I know I'm really hunching in for effect there, but even just holding this like that is not nearly as comfortable as being able to spread your arms out a bit, being able to spread that weight across your shoulders a bit more. So there you go. If you're interested in making your Moza AIR2, or to be honest, any main brand gimbal, single handle gimbal, a little bit more modular, check out Digital Photo. The link is in the description. And I've also put a link to something like this that can just allow you to extend the reach of your gimbal so that your arms can be a bit more spread out that weight, be more stable, strong and stable. All right, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments how you've modified your own rig. In fact, send me a photo on Instagram @dodmedia and I'll share it in my stories. In any case, I hope you found this useful. I hope it gives you some ideas of how you can make your gimbal a little bit more modular so it fits to your needs. All right, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. See you next time. Cheers. Let's see how much of a ninja I can look like. That's the thumbnail right there.